All right. This is Jackie with In the Key of Change, and I'm here at CMJ Music Marathon with Rocket and the Ghost. How's it going, gents?
Great.
Going great.
Excellent. So describe your sound to new listeners, because there's lots of them out there this week.
Okay, I guess just off the top of my head, I would say new sounds with old methods. Using old instruments to create new sonic interpretations.
Shut up. It's rock and roll.
Yeah, it's rock and roll
it's
for
rock
sure.
and roll.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
You got vetoed.
You meant to say rock and roll.
What is the one song on your EP that you want to make sure everyone hears if they only get to listen to one song?
I would say Gold or Goodbye.
I really like Gold.
Gold.
Why Gold?
It's beautiful.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
We really like it a lot.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you mentioned old methods. You guys recorded live to tape.
Yes.
Can you explain what that process is? A little bit? I don't expect technical.
Sure. Well, it makes the editing very difficult, so you have to kind of nail it in one go.
There's technically no editing.
Right. The only editing you can do is like with a razor blade, pretty much. So
So you just have to play it right.
you have to play it right. Yeah.
So what are the benefits of doing that? Because it does seem like it's a very one all or nothing sort of process.
I think it puts restraints on what you can actually add to your record. So you have to make very concrete, definitive decisions, and you have to make them count, I guess, because you don't have endless amount of tracks that you can use. You can't put, an orchestra and a second drum set or something like that. You have to just work with 20 tracks, So at the end of the day, you got to make each thing as big as it can be.
It also sounds good. Tape sounds good.
Yeah.
It just sounds. There's unmistakable.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Tape sounds better. Now, are we talking about old, like, tape as in cassette tape, or like?
It's wider. It's wider than cassette tape.
2 inches.
But I think our next record is going to be recorded to cassette tape, I believe.
Cassette
is that,
tape.
Is
yeah.
that correct?
We're going
Yeah.
from 2-inch tape to
Whatever
one
that is.
eighth
inch.
8-inch tape.
Yeah.
On a Casio boombox.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we could really limit ourselves. Then.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Some bands are not only releasing EPs and LPs on vinyl. I actually saw last week that they are putting it to cassette tape.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Rocket and the Ghost support that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. Why not?
Where are we going to play it?
Well, there may be a resurgence
Apple
of
computers, the next generation of Apple computers are actually going to include a cassette. It's next gen technology. Yeah. I wasn't supposed to let that out, actually. Can we scratch that?
Yeah.
tape. New sounds, old methods.
Yeah. New sounds, old methods.
Rock and roll.
So maybe kids that have like mom and dad's old car, maybe in that minivan, there might be a
listen to
tape deck in there.
They'll listen to it.
There's a possibility.
Oh yeah, definitely.
People with 1980s tour vans, the bands that are just getting going. Yeah.
I have a feeling you're speaking from experience.
Let's say I have a friend.
Fair enough. Some say that music is a tool to communicate. What is your band's message?
Whoa.
I got deep on you.
Have to send ahead of time.
I like to put guys on the spot. It's really way more fun.
What's our band's message? Besides, have a great time.
Yeah, it's a good time band. I would say lyrically, it's our message is heartbreak generally.
Yeah.
Generally heartbreak, and
It's gonna break.
yeah.
It's just gonna break.
That's kind of the theme of a lot of the songs.
But being presented in a vivality. Is that a word?
Make it up.
Yep. In a spirit in which is very lively and very energetic. And yeah, you're gonna hurt, but it's gonna be fun.
It's heartbreak party music.
Yeah.
Except for Gold, which is just heartbreak.
Yeah.
Which is why we want everyone to hear that one, because it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
That's the last song of the night. Yeah, that's like the exit song of the party.
Well, so other than having fun, hopefully you are having fun at CMJ. But what are some of the other benefits of being here this week?
We get to see a ton of bands all over the city from noon till noon. I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, all day, every day this week. There's just awesome bands from all over.
How do you make sure that you have a good showcase performance? What is like the one thing you need to make sure to do?
Well, in my opinion, which so far has been vetoed every time.
Every question.
No, we'll give you this one. This is all you.
No,
I
I
won't say
feel
anything.
I feel like I don't know, to showcase your talents or showcase your band. I think all you need is you gotta have like one moment in your set that really takes people out of the fact that they're at CMJ, they're watching a band, they're analyzing, is this band, am I watching something that might be popular in the future? If you just take them out of that for 1 second, then I think your show is a success, and that's what we try to do.
I think that was the one that you can agree with him
No,
on.
I
agree with
Rock
that
and roll.
wholeheartedly.
You did it. Killed that one. Way to go, buddy.
So everywhere around here and pretty much everywhere in the music scene, there's kids on cell phones, either videotaping or tweeting. What role does social media play in your band?
Well, you got to do it. There's no choice, really. You have to sort of play that game, whether we want to or not. You know, rock and roll.
Yeah. You've
I don't
actually done a really good job at. Sometimes Kiyoshi actually calls people out about being on their cell phone at shows, and it's really awesome because people are like when you. It's very distracting to like play a gig and have everybody just like this.
Mm-hmm.
And usually, even if they're just tweeting about you or texting
Yeah.
their friend to come see this show, it's like it's like no, we're not here to like just look at your phone. Like let's concentrate and be in this together. So I think it's important to sometimes remind the crowd that it's a good idea to just put it down, relax. There's
Yeah.
there's plenty of opportunity immediately after this to let everybody know how great it was, but don't sacrifice the experience for.
It is a mixed message because to get them to the show, you need to
Right.
encourage a lot of cell phone use. But then when
We're
they get in
saying
the
if
door,
people
we
at
yell at
other
them.
people's shows, then they should be checking their cell phones for tweets from Rocket and the Ghost.
Yes. Right.
But at our show, they should probably put the cell phones away and just
Or
be a
they're
part
gonna
of the moment.
Or they're
really
going to get yelled
confusing.
at.
Yeah. We'll get back to you on that one.
I sort of want to wear a T-shirt that just says "Live in the moment, put the phone down." Like it's great to
I would
record.
Instagram that if
Yeah.
you wore it.
Yeah,
I would Instagram.
absolutely.
I'll work on that. I'll work on that for
I
later
would
on in the
retweet
week.
that Instagram.
Yeah.
Retweet the shit out of that shirt.
I would Facebook that retweet for sure.
And I would YouTube all of the retweets.
Oh God.
That's
Yeah.
great. And then I would put it on a private Vimeo channel.
All right. I think there's anything else.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, I think you beat me. Shit. So what's up next for Rocket and the Ghost?
We're releasing our EP, our first one, our first
Ever.
EP ever. Eponymous debut, self-titled, stuff.
And when does it come out?
November 5th. 5 songs that we really like,
Including Gold.
including Gold.
But not limited to gold.
There's five tracks of the same song.
Yeah.
Well, they're all remixed.
Yeah.
Beat me to it. Shit. Grr. All right. Well, stay tuned for more, whether it's old school tape or rock and roll.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for more from Rocket and the Ghost. This is Jackie with In the Key of Change.